Have you ever wondered about the roller coaster ride that is Vodafone Idea stock? Buckle up, because today we're diving deep into this intriguing world. Our mission? To unravel the intricacies of Vodafone Idea's growth investments and future plans. We'll explore where the money is coming from and how it's going to be put to work to fuel the telecom giant's ambitions. So, are you ready to embark on this journey? Let's dive into the timeline of Vodafone Idea stock's growth investments. To understand the future, we must first understand the past. Here's an overview of Vodafone Idea stock's growth investments over the years. Our journey begins in the early 2000s, with Vodafone making its entry into the Indian market. The company's initial years were marked by aggressive growth strategies, which included heavy investments in network infrastructure and marketing. Fast forward to the year 2008, Vodafone took a major leap by acquiring a majority stake in Hutchison SR, rebranding it as Vodafone India. This was a landmark moment, marking Vodafone's commitment to the Indian market. Then came the year 2011, when Vodafone made its biggest investment till date by purchasing the remaining shares of its joint venture partner, SR Group, making Vodafone India a wholly owned subsidiary. The landscape changed dramatically in 2017, when Vodafone India merged with Idea Cellular, creating Vodafone Idea Limited. This merger was a strategic move to consolidate market share and combat the rising competition. In 2018, Vodafone Idea announced an investment of over 20,000 crore rupees for network integration and upgradation, further strengthening its position in the market. The following year, 2019, saw Vodafone Idea raising nearly 25,000 crore rupees through a rights issue, primarily to pay off its mounting debts and invest in 4G infrastructure. In the recent years, Vodafone Idea has been focused on digital transformation, investing heavily in next-generation technologies like 5G and Internet of Things. In 2024, the company is eyeing further growth, with plans to raise additional funds through strategic partnerships and stake sales. That's quite a journey, isn't it? Now let's see what's in store for the future. Now that we understand the past, let's gaze into the crystal ball. Where will the funds for Vodafone Idea's future growth come from? The road ahead for Vodafone Idea is paved with multiple avenues for funding. Firstly, the company could attract more investors. These could range from private equity firms to individual investors, all drawn in by the potential for substantial returns on their investment. Next up, we have loans. This traditional form of financing is always an option, especially with banks that see the potential in the telecommunications sector. Lastly, let's not forget about internal sources of funding. This could come in the form of retained earnings or the sale of non-core assets. The company has already demonstrated a willingness to streamline its operations, making this a very viable option. So there you have it. The future of Vodafone Idea could be funded by a blend of investors, loans, and internal funds. With these funds, Vodafone Idea is poised for growth. But where will this money go? Let's find out. Money in the bank is good, but what matters more is how it's used. Let's explore how Vodafone Idea plans to allocate its future growth investments. The funds raised are earmarked for several key areas that underline the company's strategic vision. First up, infrastructure. With the telecom industry being infrastructure intensive, a significant portion of the funds will be devoted to improving and expanding Vodafone Idea's network coverage and quality. Next, technology. In an era of rapid digital transformation, the company is poised to invest heavily in cutting-edge technologies. This includes areas like 5G, IoT, and AI, which are expected to be the game changers in the telecom sector. Thirdly, marketing. In a fiercely competitive market, Vodafone Idea recognizes the need to differentiate itself. Therefore, a fair share of the funds will be directed towards marketing and branding initiatives to enhance its customer reach and engagement. Lastly, the company plans to invest in talent and training. The telecom industry is constantly evolving, and the company understands the need to have a skilled and agile workforce to stay ahead of the curve. Only time will tell if these investments pay off, but one thing's for sure, the journey of Vodafone Idea stock is a fascinating one. We've covered a lot of ground today. Let's recap the key points in our journey through the world of Vodafone Idea stock. We traced the timeline of the company's growth investments, revealing a strategic and dynamic approach to expansion. We explored potential sources of future funding, highlighting the company's commitment to securing the necessary capital for sustained growth. and we discussed the planned allocation of these funds, demonstrating the company's vision for strategic deployment of resources. And that's a wrap. Keep your eyes on Vodafone Idea stock. It's sure to be a thrilling ride.